Welcome everybody to cycle 21, and wow, did we get a lot done in cycle 20. The farm looks amazing. We got into a new district over here and started building our wall, and we really started doing some fancy things, kind of getting ready for the future. Now this spot right here is too higher than our actual dam. And so as water comes this way, I think we need to make a little bit of a priority here, because we were in rough shape last season. We barely made it through the actual season. So 4 from the top is where we want to be. So let's prioritize that up. So here's kind of what happened is the water's not quite there yet. But we are completely out of water in the House of H, and I had to shift people over to Maple Grove, which completely ate up all of its food. So I shifted them back at like the last moment. So if we get a drought anywhere near the 25 days like it was last episode, we're up a creek. So we're gonna make some adjustments here, like now. First off, these are gonna move. They're gonna go away, and we're gonna get rid of that right there, because if it's Levy in the future, it's actually okay. And what we want to do here is kind of do the same thing, and we're gonna move this right up to the top of the priority list. So we'll start there, and we'll kind of. Ooh, you know what? I'm gonna prioritize that first. That might be a thing since it's down in the ground. Let's try that again. Yeah, let's do the same thing. I want to bring this up high enough that in case this is a major drought, I can place some water pumps up on top to get us enough water to make it through. Because our water right now it's down a lot lower. And if we can go 4 from the top, so 1 less than that, we're able to tap, I believe it's a total of, would be able to tap a total of 2 sections of water. Let's get these prioritized up, and let's pause this one. We're going to wait until we have water to actually get the rest of it going. So we're kind of in rough shape. We really are. We need to figure out a place for our water in the future. We've got some things that are paused because we're in rough shape. Now, taking a look, our water is progressing down. Yay. It's not progressing this way yet, which is okay. And over here, I believe it's building the wall over here. And I guess that's okay. I guess it's okay that they do that before they do over here. I want to get berries over here, but I'm not sure if that's this episode or not. And this area becoming independent relies on berries, because right now I've got to get beavers from other areas, and we've got a lot of stuff without workers. I guess I'm okay with a forester lacking a worker. We can probably pause the transport and unpause it. Only 2. Wow. All right, we'll do this. We've got 7 children over here, so we're kind of in okay shape over there. There's our water. That's amazing. So going into day 2, we've got no water, and we're not starting to create our actual reservoir yet. Oh, beavers. Let's lower the priority list on this right here. Now, I did do this between episodes. You guys saw me place in the water storage, but I placed in the roof in between. I thought it looked nice. Good. They're starting to raise the roof on that. So hopefully they'll raise it up to that level before the drought, so that we can get, oh, look at that. It's causing some actual flooding. Excellent. The next line of business, we probably need to, I don't remember if we capped this over here. Let's cap this real quick. Want to get it up to there so that it diverts the water. Let's prioritize this up. Is this area over here prioritized? The answer is no. Maybe we place a dam over here with the possibility of the next season trying to raise this up 1 higher. Yeah, let's do that. Let's cap that. We'll cap this so that water doesn't come this way in the down season, so we're not leaking that way. Maybe we should build up even 1 higher, maybe? Let's get rid of this first, and let's build up to here. That seems like an amazing idea, and let's Now that we're not paused, let's get that kind of going. I'm okay with farms being underwater for a moment. I have a feeling it's going to be a long drought, and we have, as a colony, 900 water. We are in absolute terror here. Let's get this going. Hopefully that's within range of my town hall. Yeah, guess we could place it in a little bit further. Man, this is going to be a dampener, because we're going to have to place it there, and we're going to have to prioritize that up to get that done. I guess we can cancel this, because that's... Don't need to worry about that that getting done. Yep, because that's out of the range. Okay, so let me pause it for a second. One of the big things that's causing lags is something is not optimized with the mark tree clear area. So I'm trying to go through and demark everything that I can. Because if I have the game unpaused, we'll zoom in and see if you can actually see it. They're actually like jumping as they go. So something about that is not optimized. So I'm trying to figure out how to better work that kind of going forward. Now over here, if they're good there, that's not drawing any water over, and this area is still good. I really want to get... Okay, so getting this done has to be a priority, and I know it won't be this episode because there's just too much of that to get through with just these beavers, which is a shame. But if we can get the rest of this... Oh, that's flooded too. That's fine. Man, I'm liking that. Let's place a couple more. Absolutely. Let's get that prioritized up and get that built. And as soon as we see the drought hit, we're going to probably... Yeah, let's put these wherever we can. As soon as we see the drought hit, we're going to unpause this right here. Let's actually unpause that one and pause that one. That way, day 4, we move up one more level. Yeah, we're only up to 1100 water. Not looking forward to this. We can probably do is we should pause anything that is non-essential for the moment to kind of try to get some water built up. So all of these water dumps, we'll pause them until the water is required. So it should be a little bit of time for those. I think that's all of them. No, we have this one right here. Let's pause that one too. I have a lot of buildings lacking work, which is kind of to be expected as we got rid of our actual breeding over here. That's for the future. We'll take care of that. Don't worry. Even if it's temporary, let's get some triple highs in here. We'll go 3 and 3, because even if it's temporary, we should place some water storage here for the future. And we should get rid of this road, because going forward, I don't think that it's going to be necessary. And we'll, during the off season, during the drought, we'll extend out the levee as far as we can. So we'll do something like this. And then the area that worries me the most after this is this area over here. As we kind of go forward, we're going to have to figure out something for it, because as this area becomes less and less filled, it's going to become more and more problematic. That's part of why we have to get this area done. Let's fill in that. So we're okay. I'm liking this. We might make it here. Now, I don't think this district over here can service enough to get this over here. And that's kind of our hope, is that we can get over to there and start damming this as well. I know probably not in the next episode, as this is going to take up a little bit of time to actually get it going. But in the next couple episodes, I'd like to get the water piped from over here into this, and I'd like to do maybe build an actual capital over here and a major reservoir with a bridges going to a temple in the middle, kind of as the planning for the future. But one thing at a time at this point in time. Now, on this side over here, you're going to notice that I did cap it. And I'm capping it so that as we come around, we can hit a cap here as well before we start the progression. So that top level will be dams where the rest is levees, kind of looking to the future. And this area, man, it is just about done. I think I have to delete out the gatehouse for this district to actually encompass that. Yeah, I think they can now. So we should see these guys start to come over. I don't know that we need to prioritize this up, because I think this is actually empty. Let's take a look back here. Yeah, they blocked this, so we're good. And we'll kind of try to keep it blocked with whatever level this is. We're going to block this side kind of going forward. Nope, there's the notation that our drought is. If we could plant some berries down here, we might be able to create a situation where we have a district up here to start building this section of the actual aqueduct. Because I'm pretty sure this one, yeah, it's past its due, and this one just isn't ready for that yet. This is too small. Not far enough along here. We have to finish this in order to create this into a reservoir in order to make this sustainable. Let's unpause this one so that they'll build that one right there. And see if we can raise the water level up just a little bit higher to get water flowing here. I think the problem is I think that it's flowing this way instead of flowing this way. Which is kind of a bummer. Maybe we get rid of one of these just to fill up this section right here. Because I want this full for the next drought. Yeah, we'll get rid of both. I was hoping that we'd be able to sustain that, but I don't think we're ready for that yet. We're getting there. We're getting there, and this area is also getting there. So we're kind of in good shape, and this area is not going yet. Let's prioritize this up, as it looks like we have some planks now. Just to verify, yeah, we've got 31 planks in this area, so they should be building that, and that would allow us to place 2 water pumps. So even if the other ones fail, we'll have these ones, and we just won't turn those on until later. The way the last episode ended, this episode's like really making me leery. So the drought just started, and it is a 29-day drought. Geez, oh Pete, I'm frantically trying to seal off any water that we can. We'll bring it up to there to try to stop it. And so what I was afraid of is I was afraid it was going to be a long drought. I've stopped a few things just so we have extra workers. I filled this up one higher. I don't think we're going to be able to get this any higher than it is, but the good news is, well, this, the actual, let's see if we can lower this down and see. I'm pretty sure, yeah, this area is actually pretty dry. Oh, maybe we have some water through there, but that's okay. Wonder why we have water through there. Because unless the water went through there before they actually built the stopper. So we're kind of in a rough shape, as we only have 3,800 water going into it. Thankfully, I think we've almost filled up this. Maybe we need to prioritize that up a little bit. Come over here, guys, because that will stop the water from going out. And it looks like they've stopped that, which means that in the future I'll be able to, once we get these 2 built, we'll be able to use them to get water as well. Ugh. I was hoping it was going to be like a little one. I've seen droughts where they were like 15 days and stuff on this difficulty. Let's move it up to a 24-hour day to try to get this. Now, we have to do some things to kind of make up for the fact that we just had like a massive drought. Like, we have to place our breeding pods back in our main district, as we deleted them out, which, come to find out, was an amazing decision. And we need to continue the levee this way, and I think the levee is going to go right over this, and then we got to figure out something, since we now know that this is past the range of that we can go. A little bit of a bummer there. We got 20 scrap in the actual flag, so we need to clear that out somewhere. I'm not sure where we can place a storage for that. Yeah, I'm not sure where we can place a storage. This area in the future, I do want this area to be maples. Let's get those replanted up to, and we can probably do something about like this now. Because we're going to have water going that way, and then we're going to extend the levees this way. So we're going to have to get those trees out of there before we get going too. Let's clear this And then we'll most definitely put our levees. Let's clear this side out. Yeah, we need to clear out this side. I think we're just going to take the loss on the metal until we're a little bit closer. All right, let's get our actual demo tool. Let's demo all of this, and we're going to start placing our levees pretty much straight across. We're going to have to figure out something for that tree because it's going to have to be removed. So we got beaver sleeping in the middle of nowhere, which is kind of to be expected because we're on 24-hour days. Let's drop it back down to 16-hour days. And let's continue. We got a walkway there. I guess we could place some stairs up in here. We'll go on this side. We'll go some actual stairs up to... we need to go here. And pause this. We'll deselect this grow area. Should probably prioritize building this for the future. I think these are only 1 wood apiece. Oh, they are 8. They are maples. So they might be worth harvesting, but at the same time, I need to get that section actually going. We're up to 5,000 actual water. I'm in a little bit happier now. We might be okay. If we can get that up around 6,000, I think we'll be good. They're starting to build over here. At some point in time, we need to move this district center over here. So I got to figure out how to actually do that kind of moving forward. What do we have here? We are full on planks, and we're full on our actual capacity. We need a storage over here for our planks for the future. I did place one for the actual logs. I don't know that it's going to be effective, seeing as how we don't have very many logs. We still have some flooded buildings. That's funny. One of those mistakes were made type of episodes, but mistakes were made in a funny type of way. What's still flooded? Oh, that's still flooded. Yeah, that's fine. So our best option for this is to actually get rid of this levee right here and let the water pour back down. I think that water over here is lower than this water, which means this should get vacuumed out. In worst case scenario, the pumps will pump it out over time. And then after this, hopefully this won't be an issue. Let's do blueberries here. And we'll let that forester plant it. Padnos can build up to here. Let's build a staircase down right here. That way we can place a temporary structure up here. I think we went one higher than we actually needed to, but that's okay. This way they can access it from 2 different ways. We'll let them build that, and then hopefully by then the berries will be far enough along. We're going to need a spot over here for a water pump. So let's do the water pump right in here. Let's do... we're going to do 3 and 3, and we'll do 2 of them right here with a walkway this way. And we're probably going to have to remove one of these triple platforms somewhere. All right. So, yeah, that's what I was afraid of. The plus side is it's not like it's something that we can't replace. And in the long run, it's going to be well worth it. So we'll place one more right here. Yeah, that looks good. So we'll let them finish that, and then from there, we'll probably break off the district right here and right here. Yeah, let's break this one right now, and put our district, the actual gatehouse right there. And as soon as that staircase and this is done, actually, you know what we can do, because they can build that staircase even though it's outside their district. Let's get rid of this path house. Let's get rid of, or let's put in that. It's going to be a little bit of time for that to be productive. So we've got some, so this will probably be, so it's 24 days to get up to where they're producing. So it's going to be next episode that we place this district in hopes that we can start closing this off. We could potentially start sending wood up there. How much wood do we have in this district? Oh man, this district is absolutely chock-a-block full. Yes, please. Okay, so that's the end. So we can't do it there. We could place wood here. That might be an option, because then what we would do is once they were full, we would just move the district center, or we could make the actual hall here and let them take this for the construction. That might actually be the better of the ideas, would be cut this off as the gatehouse over here. Let's get a gatehouse right here for the future. And oh, there should have been a road right there. That was a mishap. 23.6 days left of the drought, and oh man, water just dropped to where we can't get water anymore with those pumps. Ugh, at least we've got 1,800 water over there. So let's see, 100 water a day. We have 18 days worth of water left over here. Not good. Let's stop sending water over to the House of H, and we'll... Oh, this is bone dry as well. Ugh, let's cancel that. So these will be pumping water for a while, I believe. No employee. All right, let's pause and pause and pause. Gives us 2 people, and they went into that. That's fine. Let's get these paused. So we've got a little bit of water coming from that. How much do we have over here? We've got 1,100 water. Oh man, we have 59 beavers in our hometown. We have roughly 11 days worth of water here too. We are absolutely in trouble here. Okay, this is what we're going to do. This section right here is still pumping, but these are turned off. We know there's water in here somewhere. Let's demo down to here. Nope, 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 and nope. Oh, just that last little bit. So they're going to pump that last little bit of water. And then once all the water's gone, we're going to close that back up. Hopefully that is enough to get us the water we need. 1,700 water, and it's gone that quickly. 1,700 water, 56 people. We might be cutting it very closely. Let's pause those. We might be doing the shifting dance this episode, but I think this is a good spot as we're like coming up on 40 minutes of record time. I think that this is a good spot to call this episode. I'd like to thank you guys for joining, and we will see you in the next episode.